Hi, this is Owen with Awards USA, and today we'd like to show you our Butterfly Swirl Donor Recognition wall. Our expandable Butterfly Swirl Donor wall consists of 1/4 inch thick acrylic butterflies. These butterflies are digitally printed in 4 distinct color variations. Here is a green one, we've got a pink, a gold, which is typical of your monarch butterfly, and the blue. As you can see, they're 1/4 inch thick. The edges are laser cut, so they're nice and glossy and smooth. And each butterfly has a countersunk hole. And then on that butterfly goes another acrylic plate that is printed in black with white text on the front. And there are 2 individual holes to accept the plate, and as you can see, each plate is then put on with little brass gold screws. These butterfly walls come in configurations of 50, 100, 150, 200, and 250, and they make quite a presentation when they're put on the walls. And now we'd like to show you how to install the Butterfly Swirl wall. Alright, the first thing you want to do is get the template mounted to your wall. Here we've already done that. We've taped it up on the wall. It's good to use painter's tape to put it up. And there is a level line right here, as you can see. That level line, you want to take a torpedo level or just a regular level. Make sure that this line is level. And so this is the step that you want to do first. Alright, once you got your template up, you want to make sure that it's nice and straight and even and smoothed out. Next thing you want to do is get our holes drilled. This hole right here is the hole that you want to drill. It's the center hole for all the butterflies. I also want to point out that the butterflies have an R on it, an L on it, or an S. This stands for straight. It's a straight orientation for the butterfly. The right is, the R is for right, it's tilted right, and of course the L is for left, where the butterfly is tilted to the left. Now even though the butterflies are tilted, the plates are still straight and level. So what we want to do is get our holes drilled. We use a 3/16 inch bit. And I'll go ahead and start drilling. I want you to also notice that the very first butterfly, the starter butterfly, there'll be a little, the paper will be torn away right here. And this is basically where you want to just kind of put an X on the wall, just to indicate where the starter butterfly is, and it'll help you kind of later on know where the starter butterfly is. So we'll go ahead and drill our holes, 3/16 inch bit. Of course, if you're doing it into a concrete wall, then you want to make sure that you use some kind of a hammer drill and a concrete bit. I'll go ahead and do this. Okay, I've drilled all the holes in the butterflies. The next thing I want to do is remove the template. We'll get that off here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this template right below here real quick, just as a point of reference for myself. But we've got these red plug anchors. These are currently the anchors we offer with the butterfly walls currently. These anchors are good for concrete and drywall, so you can use them for either. So the next thing you need to do is just start pounding these in. Use a hammer, just gently tap them. Alright, next we're going to install our butterflies. You notice that we're going to start here with our starter butterfly. I've got it marked with an X. And I'm looking for a butterfly that's a right orientation, so I'll grab a butterfly here. If you notice on the back, there are stickers on the backs. They have an R, an S, or an L on them. So this is my right butterfly. I'll take the screw, And we'll just kind of get it started by hand. I'm not going to torque on this too much, and I'm just going to tighten it with my drill. And before I get too tight, I'll take a hand screwdriver, because the acrylic can crack if you really torque on it. So not too tight, but just fairly snug. And then if you notice, there are two holes for the plate on the butterfly. They're right here and right here. And what you want to do is take a level and level those two holes, and that is the orientation that you'll want your butterfly in. So I'm going to just level that real quickly, tighten it up, and afterwards, when you get the plates on, you can re-level it and maybe adjust it a little bit if you have to. So I'll go ahead and take a pencil then and go to my template and just kind of X that one out as a point of reference. And I know. Okay, I'm back here, and as you can see, I've installed the butterfly wall, except for one. This is my last one. I'm going to offer you some tips and tricks to getting this installed easily for you. One thing you do want to make sure is when you hit these plastic anchors or pound them into the wall, make sure you pound them nice and firmly and make sure they're flush with the wall. Otherwise, you're going to have a butterfly that sticks out a little bit. So make sure you pound those in good. The second thing is, as I said before, you need to be methodical when you put these butterflies up. You need to install each butterfly one at a time in its entirety, including the plate, one at a time. So you'll install this butterfly first, put the plate on, level it, and then go to the next one. And as you go to the next one, be sure you cross it off on your template of each one that you do. So be as methodical as possible, especially if you've got a larger wall than just this. So we're going to install this last butterfly here, and we're going to show you how we do it. I like to use a little bit of silicone on each one, and be sure that you just use just a small dab. So I'll take a small dab of silicone, maybe just a pea size, 2 small pea-sized dabs. And then you'll want to, again, your reference holes are going to be these 2 plate holes right here. That's going to be your level. So holding the butterfly level by eyeball, again, you're referencing those 2 holes. Screw it in, and remember to hand tighten with a screwdriver at the end. Get it as tight as you can. Nice and tight and firm. And then you want to put your plates on. Using the two small screws, so we'll go ahead and do that. I've got my plate in here. I put the 2 small screws in and tighten that up. The last step is you're going to take the torpedo level and place it up here, and make sure you can still adjust your butterfly a little bit just to make sure it's level, and you're done. So thank you for watching, and if you have any questions on how to install the butterfly wall, give us a call or visit our website. Thank you.